Ta-da! We've got floors. We have new stained hardwood floors. This has been the day I've been waiting for.
Me too.
I'm pretty sure this is the wrong one. I'm second guessing myself. I'm just hopeful that I didn't make a mistake. Welcome to vlog number 5 of the home renovations. It's day 66 of the home renos, and inside all the floors have been sanded. They're prepped for staining, and they look so beautiful right now in their natural light wood look. It almost makes me want to stain them like a lighter color, but I'm gonna stick with the dark. But when you see, you're gonna be like, oh, that looks so clean and fresh. If you saw the last vlog, I showed you 3 different stain colors. I told you guys to leave a comment down below and let me know which of the 3 you think was gonna be chosen. You'll see in this vlog which one's chosen, not quite yet. I think they're gonna be staining this afternoon. But if you missed the other 4 vlogs, check the description down below. I will leave a link to those so you can see how the house has progressed from beginning to up to this point. All right, let's go in and take a look at those floors. So here are the floors in their sanded and natural look. It's just so bright. Doesn't that look great? I mean, again, I think dark is gonna look fantastic, but this just feels very gallery-esque, like museum, which ultimately is kind of what I'm going for. So yeah, the contrast of the white walls, these are just primed. If you didn't see the last vlog, they're not painted just yet, but the contrast of the dark floors and the white walls, the white trim everywhere is just gonna be really, really nice. So they should be done by Friday. And then again, as I mentioned in the last vlog, next week is all cabinet installation. He's working on sanding the stairs right now. Okay, so scraping off the old stain.
Wait with the machine, and then when the machine doesn't get close, so we do it by hand.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yep.
So a lot of work definitely goes into refinishing floors and getting them prepped for staining. And I love that this step here is completely open. It just allows for this whole entry space to feel so much larger without having like a post on that lower step. But the dogs and I, we're gonna head out. We're gonna go somewhere for the day and then come back and check out the stained floors. It is day 67 and they just finished staining the floors. Now we can't go inside while this is drying, and then they're gonna come back and do 2 coats of poly as well as poly tomorrow. And then it dries and sets and it's ready for cabinets next week. So for everyone who guessed dark walnut, you are correct. This is definitely gonna take a little bit of getting used to. It's really dark. I'm so glad we didn't go with ebony because that would have been way too dark. This is really beautiful, really beautiful. It really picks up the floor and wood pattern of the oak. Guys, I used this broom here and stood on this threshold and grabbed on tight and flipped the switch. So here's the floor with the light on. Now these lights are a little bit more warm than they're gonna be. They'll be a little bit more of like the cool white, but it definitely lightens up the floors a little bit once the lights are on. I'm second guessing myself. I mean, the dark isn't bad, but I'm just hopeful that I didn't make a mistake. I do have to factor in the fact that the upstairs is dark. It would have been weird to have dark floors upstairs and light floors downstairs, so eventually I would have had to put more money into the house and restain all the floors upstairs, but then all of the doors upstairs are dark, so those would have had to be painted. Ultimately, I think these dark floors are the best option. I just wish I didn't see the light floors. But then I also have to think about the fact that that was just raw wood, and even if they were stained and polyurethaned, they wouldn't have quite looked how they looked. And I don't like yellow floors personally, so had they been stained and polyurethaned, they would have had a more yellow look, so they wouldn't really have truly looked like the floors when they were sanded. I mean, the floor right now is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm just sharing my thoughts, kind of my second guessing thoughts, which I know will go away because ultimately I'm gonna fall in love with the dark floors. Welcome to day 68. Polyurethane is done. I can't really walk on it with shoes yet, but I've got my socks on, so I took my shoes off outside. And let's look at the floors. So I like them better today. I don't know if it's because the polyurethane like lightened the floors a little bit, perhaps, I don't know, but they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's still a little bit of red in them, at least from what my eyes see. Definitely a lot more brown than the previous floors. Look at that beautiful shine. Now, it's not a super glossy finish, which is what we wanted. We didn't want it to be like super glossy. So it's this really nice, like, I don't know, semi-gloss eggshell kind of finish on it. Now this will all be painted white. And you see that shine on the back of the stairs? That's the original stain and polyurethane. They didn't do anything to that because it's gonna be painted white, but you can kind of see the difference in finish. So that's the new finish and that's the old finish. So definitely better to have more of a matte look. Feels a little more modern. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like everything is gonna have little felt pads on the bottom of it. And I'm probably gonna freak out when I see the first scratch, but it's gonna happen, so I have to prepare myself. Look at how beautiful it is in the sun. It's like a golden brown color. Then the sunroom floors were also refinished. And I was concerned that once the floors were dark, it would feel smaller. I don't think it feels smaller at all. I am thrilled. Thrilled, 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 thrilled. Ta-da! We've got floors. We have new stained hardwood floors. All right, so that's all I'm gonna show you for day 68. There's nothing happening tomorrow or Sunday. Today's Friday. Monday is when they're going to do the floor protection. And I don't know if cabinets start Monday or what. Oh my gosh, cabinets start next week. Guys, like this space is gonna be a kitchen by the end of next week. It's gonna be a kitchen. That is so cool. That is so cool. And this is gonna be like a laundry room and a bathroom. Like the cabinets are gonna be put in here and the vanity is gonna be put here and crazy. This is moving so fast. I mean, it's been a long time. This is day 68. But it doesn't feel like that long. I was saying, oh, they're doing protection on Monday. Don't know if they're doing cabinets on Monday. We're starting Tuesday, but I know cabinets are next week. But over the weekend, we just have to be careful about walking on the floors, as well as the dogs, not letting them like run around because the polyurethane is kind of still setting. And I'm just like imagining like the white walls and everything. Oh, this is gonna be fun to decorate. So Q day 71. All right, so we got all of this ram board on the ground, protecting the floors. The floor looks so good on camera though. Cabinets are coming into the house. Very exciting. Guys, the cabinets are filling up the space, but look, dun 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 dun. I think this is part of the peninsula. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Ooh. Look at this, they even have the Lazy Susan corner in. I'm already playing with them. How do you find the different boxes and where they're supposed to go? Is there like a number on them or?
They're all labeled, Lazy Susan corner.
Okay, so then you use this too.
E2 space is right here. So this is, you swing,
Okay.
you swing wall like that. Easy.
So that says 3-drawer base, okay. Looks like this is the Lazy Susan door. I should hide something back here for the next person to find if they, how dare they take out this new kitchen. But if they ever take out that kitchen, that'd be really funny. Got some drawers here. This is the garbage drawer, that's so fun. Look at this. So I wanted it to look like just a set of 3 drawers to match the rest of the peninsula. So they put on these false drawers, but it's one big drawer that opens up to the garbage. And actually there are 2 different garbage drawers in the kitchen. There's one next to the sink and then one at the end of the peninsula. So lots of space for garbage.
We do a side install. We install it on its back first. Okay. Hydraulic, so it comes up and then we put shelves in this way.
Okay.
So it opens up and you reach in.
Yeah, okay.
But you can't really use it as an island anymore. Sorry.
It's a new, it's one of those new fancy things.
Yeah. It's up and coming. You'll see it trending more in the future.
Just getting the sink cabinet all drilled out to fit the drain and the outlets. Good job. We even got the vent opening ready to go because there's a vent underneath this cabinet also. This has been the day I've been waiting for. Very excited.
Me too. It's gonna be like this and this and this, and then it goes into production and it comes in and it's a little bit different. And then we're like, now what are we gonna do?
So I guess we'll find out.
What do we? And then Adam always figures out a way.
We're talking about the pantry cabinet here. And it's going to be interesting to see this come to life because this was kind of a brain creation between Tim and me and Derek and Adam too. So we'll see how it turns out.
This is nice protection.
Oh yeah?
I think a lot of guys will put down a ram board, which is like this cardboard.
Okay.
Or not even cardboard. It's like thin paper, and that's like their primary floor protection. But on top of this, we put this really thick, it's like 1/8 of an inch thick. They call it yucca board. It's just a really hard material that, the reason we do it is you can drop a hammer on a ram board and you'll still dent the floor. So we put the yucca board down.
There's
Oh, hi.
There's the right guy for the camera, right there, not this guy.
And the other thing that we do that's different than I think a lot of companies, they won't put the last finish of poly or the final coat on the floor until the whole job is done. We don't like to do that because we like the floor to be consistent all the way through, even under our cabinets. So we do all this extra floor protection. We put the ram board down and we put the yucca board down because there's a lot of work to be done in here still. There's gonna be a lot of nail guns and hammers and heavy stuff coming in. So we put enough protection down so that the floors, when it's all said and done, we take everything back up and the floors are just like new.
Thank you for protecting the floors.
I'm happy to protect your floor.
I appreciate it. I love my floors. We're gonna go look at the trim.
I bent these hinges back so the door operated properly, and then I came back and somebody broke it again.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a fresh shipment of trim.
I'm pretty sure this is the wrong one.
Nice try, Peter. We're getting used to you. You can't pull it like that anymore. If I do something stupid with this, can you
Leave it in, yes.
leave it in?
I will leave it in. Very excited that all these boxes are now leaving. That's the baseboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Oh, it's so tall. That's awesome. It's gonna look so good.
Yeah, this is the baseboard.
Nice. Ta-da!
So this is this is your bottom. See how it's got a little round on it?
Yeah, yeah.
This is my favorite crown. Cold crown. I love it.
That's the crown?
That's
Okay.
it, baby. That's it.
So you, we do rising? How do you guys figure it out?
I don't think we have. Do we ever?
If you
Jared, do we ever riser on this crown?
Should have a riser of some sort, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Something.
But not on the wall, just on the
This
cabinet.
is cabinet.
Just on the cabinet. But you told me not to get that M-rail stuff.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Not M-rail.
Everybody says no more M-rail ever.
It's a lot of trim. So when I said this was a big week, this is a big, big week. Here's an example of the casing by the powder room door. Square, clean, and simple. What's my stuff?
I put a little box together for you.
Well, that's nice.
Tchotchkes.
Oh yeah, it is all my stuff. How'd this get down here?
Opens here, but then this cabinet here.
Let's get it. Let's find that cabinet.
Find that
See.
cabinet.
So this is the other garbage cabinet, so that'll pull out. And then the sink, Lazy Susan. The dishwasher goes here.
I got your stuff. Did you mention? No, I'm looking for the...
This opening is actually bigger than I thought it would be, so that's awesome. So that's not a door, it's just more like a trim piece. I was a little concerned that it would feel a little small, but it's not feeling small.
Problem here, but I think I know what to do.
That radio is from Mexico. Online. And once in a while they send me a...
The internet?
Chino, carpenter.
Oh, really?
And Chicago. Yeah.
There's a little space there too, so you might be able to do something with that.
I would just put it on top of here.
You could put it on top, yeah.
Even with the door and the drawer.
You could.
Okay.
You could do that too.
And then at this L shape here.
And then it goes that way.
Yeah. Do we have filters and stuff for this?
We got
So far?
lots of stuff. Yeah.
Experts. I'm so happy about those skylights. I mean, just look at the light just shining in and hitting the kitchen. It's just fantastic. All right, it's been a little while, so let's see what's been going on downstairs. All right, I have not been downstairs for like 2 hours, so. Whoa! It's a kitchen.
Good evening, man.
This is Austin, by the way.
Hello. To my left and you trim it? Yeah.
So I was actually thinking that the kitchen would potentially look small. It doesn't look small at all. I was also thinking that this space would feel small once the cabinets are in, but it doesn't. Now, granted, the uppers aren't up yet, so that may make it feel more closed in, but so far, it's very, very cool. The gents left for the day, so let's see the kitchen. Do. Holy cow, there are some uppers! There are some uppers on the wall. I didn't really see them, I just saw them up. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. I'm holding my horses. Let me turn the camera around. Actually, no, I'm gonna experience it first. Oh my gosh. We're not just talking uppers, we're talking like a whole wall of uppers. This is weird because it feels bigger. How does it feel bigger? How does it feel bigger? It feels bigger with cabinets in that space than it did without cabinets in the space. My mind is blown. I was nervous that once the cabinets would be in, it'd be like, ooh, that's, you know, it's a smallish kitchen, or this whole space, I know you guys want to see, but the whole space would like feel smaller. What the heck? There's uppers. Okay, I'll show you guys. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, y'all ready? Dun 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 dun. Oh my gosh! It's like a kitchen. And this space here is gigantosaurus. This is plenty of room. There's the peninsula. Range will be there. Look at the hood and the uppers over here. Wow. And then the top will all be, you know, crown molding and stuff. Crazy town. Refrigerator here. Then there'll be some uppers on this side too. This is gonna be trimmed out in wood. Look at this. Welcome to my hood. Haha. Yeah, so this will be covered in wood, which will match the floors, which will match the wall. So yeah, it's gonna be really nice little wood detail brought into the kitchen. It's narrower than the previous kitchen, but somehow feels bigger. Maybe it's because there's no island in the center. I really did think that it was gonna feel smaller, not small, but smaller, and it does not. Oh man, it's so clean, it's so bright. So that was day 71. Big day. This is a big day. A real big day. I'm gonna go cook something real quick, so I'm gonna grab something from the fridge. I'm gonna put it on the stove. Some really good stuff here. Gotta pull that pan out of the cupboard there. Heats up real quick. All right, I don't know where the plates are, but I'm just gonna eat it right out of the pan. I'll see you guys tomorrow, day 72. Big week ahead. Good morning, everybody. It's day 72. I just unlocked the door and got everything ready. They're gonna be here at like 7:30, so make sure the door's open and ready to go. So today, they're gonna finish the cabinets. So that's very, very cool. Maybe I'll set up a time lapse or something. Everybody left for the day. There's some stuff to update you guys on. A surprise happened today that I didn't know was happening today, so that's cool. And then another kind of negative surprise happened today. I'll show you guys all that stuff. But let me show you, I'll show you the surprise first, like the good surprise. So the good surprise is in the powder room, and the backsplash for the vanity was installed. I love these tiles. Love these tiles. Now they're a little bit dirty from being installed, so they're not, you know, pristine and clean yet, but here is the backsplash. Dun, 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 dun. I love it. So it's, you know, that glass tile which I had shown you guys. It has multiple layers. One layer is glass and then foil and then a clear glass on top. No grout lines, which is awesome. I love the vertical positioning of it. The thing I like about this is it's just like, boom, a featured wall. And the vanity, let me actually bring the vanity in so you guys can see it, because I don't know if I've shown you guys the vanity for in here. It's a James Martin vanity, and it's offset, which is awesome because the sink will be off-centered, which I think is going to be a cool, interesting look. Here's the sink. I don't know if I've shown you guys like the sink and everything. It's a hammered copper sink, and there's just this small lip that comes on top of the countertop. Don't have the countertop yet, still have to go pick that out. But then the faucet just comes right out of the wall. Yeah, so I'm very excited about this. There'll be a small mirror up here. Haven't picked that out yet. I want to see everything completed and see how everything looks together. Also don't want it to be too big because I don't want to block the feature wall. And then I showed you guys this here. This is going to be a light. So a light is going to hang down right around here. All right, so a lot of cabinets were installed. Before I show you the sad thing, which is okay, it's not going to be bad because we came up with a solution. Look at this. Oh my gosh, so excited. We've got a coffee bar now. Oh, also figured out the backsplash for this as well as the matching. So all this is going to be the same thing. And I think I may have told you guys about it in a past vlog, what was going to happen. I don't know if I did or not, but seeing the floors, they're really dark. So if I didn't tell you what was going to happen, I'm just going to tell you right now. So we were going to have wood strips that were going to just come down and down, thin wood pieces that gives it like a 3D effect. Oh, it's actually kind of like this vanity, but on the wall and then vertical. But seeing the floors, this would just really darken the whole area. It would look really sharp, but just really darken the space. And the door would also have to match the wall because it'd be weird to have a big white door in the middle of a dark stained wall. So instead of doing wood, we're gonna do like a whitewash, not like a pink whitewash, but like a true white whitewash on the wood. So it'll still have some interest and it'll still have that 3D effect, but it won't be super dark and darken the space. But this right here, this is the sink. This is either ice maker and fridge or fridge and ice maker. And then more storage and cabinets and uppers. And then over here, there will be 2 shelves. And then these cords here, these are lighting for those shelves. Not sure what that gap is, so I guess we'll find out. All right, so as far as kitchen goes, here's what they did. The pantry is still in process. So the bad thing that happened, it's not really a bad thing, because again, came up with a solution. This cabinet right here is throwing off the balance of the kitchen. So the kitchen was designed before we decided the skylight was gonna go in. Now that this is in, it's just completely off balance. I don't know if you guys can see it. This cabinet is deeper than the cabinets on this side. So the solution is they're just gonna order a cabinet that matches the depth on this side for right here. This is the microwave, so that can't be pushed in at all. But by changing out this cabinet, it's gonna fix the balance issue. It'll also open up this space because this is really like, it's just so deep, but it has to be deep for the microwave. So alas, earwax, they have to order another one, but it's something that has to be done. Otherwise the kitchen's just gonna look off balance and I will see it forever. So that is what happened today. So it's not catastrophic, but it's like, ugh. I hate when like I don't catch something. So here, standing at the sink, this just feels closed in right now because it kind of is. And then this feels a lot more open because it is. So once that's balanced and this is pushed in, it's gonna fix everything. All right, so I spoke to Derek and Adam and they are abandoning these cabinets. They knew that this would be difficult since it's kind of completely custom. So what they're gonna do is just basically build what we had originally designed for this space. That's what's happening with this pantry. As far as this gap right here, this was intentional because the screen for this big door here comes out from the door, so it rolls up into a compartment here. So they are actually gonna build the wall out so that the compartment doesn't like stick out from the wall at a weird spot. So it'll look as though the screen is just going into the wall. So that's why this is here. So they're building this out, and then there'll be like a 1-inch gap, which will be filled with a filler and match this side. That is the end of day 72. It's day 72. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Day 73. Welcome to the end of day 73. Everybody has left for the day. A lot has happened. I haven't really been downstairs a lot today because I've been working upstairs, but a lot has happened. So we're gonna check it out right now. So at the bottom of the stairs here, we have the door that is going to be in the coffee bar area. But look at this. Closet doors. Doody-doody-doo. So we've got the closet doors installed, which actually reminds me I still have to purchase hardware for all the doors. I think they've figured this, oh, look at this. They've kind of drawn it. I think they've figured this out. They were saying something about how something has to be moved down or something. I don't know. So yeah, kitchen's kind of still the same. This is still pretty much the same, but in the laundry room, the cabinets have been installed. So there they are. So cool. So the laundry sink will be here, and then all this is countertop. So this is a little place to fold clothes, or a little desk in the laundry room, work while you're doing laundry. I mean, they were doing some like trim work up top. They did do some stuff on here. They put this finisher board on the side, which matches this side. So these are now the same width, which is good. Anything else done? Oh, pocket doors were done. Okay, I was like, I knew something else had happened. So pocket doors were put in. And, oh cool, you can kind of see through the film. So this is the frosted glass door. That's gonna add a lot of nice light into the powder room. There's that film over it right now, but yeah, this is gonna be really cool. This pocket door, which I also need to get hardware for. Wow, with the doors closed, it just feels like a really big, comfy room. This is very awesome. And this is gonna be nice because there'll be like little windows. So there is the bathroom with the pocket door closed. And this angle here. And actually there's another door behind this one. This one is a clear glass door, so these 3 panels are clear glass, and that is what's going to be the door to the basement. That's what happened today, and yeah, tomorrow is day 74, and we'll see what happens then. Hello everybody, welcome to day 74. I was at a work meeting all day, so I missed a lot of what was happening, which is a little sad, but it was also fun to come home to see all of the things that happened. A lot has happened, a lot to fill you guys in on, so let's just get started. So as far as the pantry slash workstation area, a lot has been built up. It's really framed out now, even, you know, with the bottom of, you know, this door. So the door over here will be even and level with that one. So yeah, this is coming together. Let's see, some more trim work has been put up on the top of the cabinets, and then that extra gap, that's where the crown molding will go to cover that up. One thing I didn't notice, I mean, I filmed it, but didn't notice it until later was, bam, we have some baseboard put in here in the laundry room. The cord round hasn't been put in yet, but the baseboard in here is installed. But talking about baseboard, we have, the baseboard is currently being installed in this space. So the cord around is installed here, so you guys can see that. And then we have some of the trim is being installed. So trim around this doorway area. Baseboard down here. trim all around the window. But the thing that's most exciting is over here. So they're starting to build this wall out, and you're noticing like a white frame around the door. This is the screen. Dun dun dun. Check this out. Bam. Screened in. So the door can be open all the way, and there are no bugs that are going to come through that. What's nice is the screen has a little bit of give to it. So if one of the puppies outside there ran into the screen, they'll just kind of bounce back. I don't like the fact that this is black though. I don't know why this is black. So maybe there's something that can be done about this, because that's really weird. But one of the things I was afraid of with this screen, because it's pretty darn expensive, the screen itself was really expensive, was these two little doodles here running through it and, you know, ripping it or whatever. So that's one of the reasons that we've been training them to sit and wait before they go outside. They don't try to just run through the screen, so that they're aware of it. They know they have to wait, just to kind of protect the screen a little bit. Max is like, let me in, please. You're so happy. You're so happy to be inside. Yes. And what they're doing here is they are padding the wall. Padding meaning like they're, you know, pushing the wall out a little further, so that this casing, which holds the screen, because the screen kind of rolls up into this casing here, so that it doesn't stick out like 4 inches. It'll look as though it's kind of built into the wall. So actually, let me open this door and we'll see. There's like a little magnet here, which is nice, that seals it shut. And there it is. That's so fun. A screened in opening. If either one of you runs through that screen, I should actually like introduce them to the screen. Max, Jet, come here. You wanna go outside? Come here. So Max literally just ran into the screen, but I think that kind of needed to happen so that he knew like, oh, there's something here that I can't get through. But what I think is there's like a fail-safe built into it, so the screen is attached at different points, but then it kind of curves up, which gives it some give, so that if a dog does run into it, it doesn't tear the screen. That's actually encouraging. I wonder if the top is like that too. Yeah, the top is like that, so nice. So that is the update for today, and I'll be here tomorrow, so I'll actually be able to film while they're here, so that's exciting, because it's just been a lot of just me updating you guys every day, and I want to get some of the action happening on the vlog. But that is the end of day 74. We'll see you tomorrow, day 75. I know I said it was the end of the day, but I just had to hop on again. Just being in here and walking around, I'm just ecstatic. Coming over here and like looking at that view and seeing the baseboard, you know, installed and everything's coming together. And now I'm visualizing everything finished even more so, and can honestly say it's looking better than I imagined and planned. So I'm just so excited, so excited. Like little things here and there, like that cabinet, you know, once that cabinet's replaced, the kitchen's gonna instantly be balanced. So it's a little off balance now, but I know it's gonna be fixed. Once this is done, the pantry slash workstation, it just looks fantastic with the closet doors there. And once these doors are in, it's just being built so beautifully. I'm just, DeGroot, thank you guys. I know you guys are watching. Thank you so much for bringing this vision to life. Very, very excited. Okay, now day 74 is over. It is day 79. I'm not sure when we last ended, what day it was. It might have been like 74 or something, but so much has happened. Oh my gosh, you guys, so much has happened. I haven't updated you recently because I've been busy with Harry Potter Advent Calendar Week, filming those videos, editing those videos. This will actually come out after Advent Calendar ends, so if you're interested in looking at Harry Potter Advent Calendars, you can check out those videos here on the Potter Collector channel. But when it comes to like renos, some amazing stuff is happening. Yesterday was Halloween, today's November 1st, so Advent Calendar Week actually started today. But I filmed a few things yesterday for you guys. One of you asked me to film the skeletons at night with the green lights and stuff. Well, during Halloween, I add a fog machine, so it's even more spooky, so check out those clips here. So one of you asked to see the spooky, scary skeletons at night when they're lit. Well, it's Halloween, I have a fog machine going, so this is like the perfect time to show you guys. what's going on outside. Look what's behind me. Oh, spooky, scary skeletons. I've been wearing my spooky, scary skeleton mask. As you're seeing, the powder coacher sale still has not happened, so you're still safe. I even have Christmas stuff, like I'm getting ready for Christmas now. And I found this like Christmas present tower, which is awesome. So what I do is I have a 12-foot and a 9-foot Christmas tree out in the front yard where the skeleton is located. So it's kind of like the showpiece of the display or whatever. And I always have these kind of lit Christmas presents surrounding the trees. But I found this thing, which is 65 inches, and that's gonna essentially create the third Christmas tree in the center. So it'll be like 3 tiers of trees. So instead of a third tree, it'll be this tower of presents, which is gonna be beautiful. So I'm excited to start decorating, but see, I told you guys I had so much to fill you in on. Tomorrow, I have to fly to the Wizarding Trunks Fulfillment Center because the Keep Collecting Box is shipping next week. And then I get to bring home the Keep Collecting Box Holiday Edition, staying at school for the holidays. And actually that video will also be up before you guys are seeing this video. So if you wanna see what was in the box, you can check that out as well. All right, let's go see what's going on downstairs. All right, before we check out what they're doing over there, which is beyond exciting, let's just do a quick little tour and update about what has happened in the last few days. So a ton of new trim has gone in. I think most of the baseboard is actually installed already, which is very, very cool. Trim around the front door has been installed. So in here, we've got, oh, I don't think I showed you guys this. Yes, so much has happened. So this is the countertop that's going to be in both the powder room and the laundry room here. It's this gray countertop that kind of looks like concrete. That was the goal. And it has a matte finish, which is awesome. And this is the Contrail Matte by Radiance. There's not going to be any overhang, which is going to be cool. So it's just going to look super flush, super modern. The cabinet has been drilled for the drain, so it's now up against the wall, which is nice. This door has been installed. This is the clear glass door that goes into the basement. That will add a lot of nice light to the basement. This door was also installed in the last few days, but look at that wall. Absolutely incredible. It's looking better than I thought it would. It's incredible.
Cool. I like it.
So this is Steve. He's kind of the mastermind behind this wall here. It's so good. So good.
Fun to do.
Like a hair extra spacing.
So what are you checking, Austin?
I'm checking to make sure they're level.
They look perfectly straight to me.
If you don't check level, then you'll see that. Your eye will see that, even an untrained eye.
So then this wall is going to continue all the way down here and will be a backsplash for the coffee bar. And we'll continue all the way up here, and then this will be the floating shelves. And this is Edgar. He's working on the crown molding here.
Yes, sir.
It's looking good. You're also doing a lot of the trim work and putting the doors in. It's amazing how it just kind of finishes a kitchen, you know?
Oh, yeah.
They also have the panels installed for the peninsula, as well as the end panel. Steve has been working on the pantry slash workstation, and it's looking really, really cool. Like it needs to be like this. It needed to be custom, I think, to really work, and it's just really stunning. Look at that awesome corner of crown molding. So I decided against doing crown throughout the entire house. For one, it was a little bit expensive. You know, I understood that, you know, the cost of the crown and the installation, as well as all the painting, really adds up. But I also felt I really like the clean lines, and the lines just give me more of a modern feel, and the crown just didn't really do a ton for me. Adam had put a piece of crown molding up here for me to take a look at to see if I liked it. It's looking so sharp. So you're using a spacer piece to make sure that the spaces are all
Yes.
equal. Very cool.
Yes. As much as possible.
Yeah, you eating your food in the bathroom? Good boy. Jet eats her food very, very fast, don't you? Well, look at you. You're waiting for a command. I'm not giving you a command. I'm just saying hello. Yeah, good girl. So I actually get a little bit sad when, come on. Sad when I have to leave the project, because then I don't get to like keep up with it. I mean, I get to come home to like progress, but I like watching the progress happen. But I'm also very excited about the Keep Collecting Box 2.0, staying at school for the holidays. The wall is coming together. So in this, I think I mentioned this in a past vlog, but this will be like a hidden door that will hide the electrical panel or just cover the electrical panel. So here's the door here, and then everything is just gonna line up. You won't know it's there unless you know.
You see how there's a gap over here? There's a gap there, and it touches here. Sometimes the wood bows, so we gotta plan the underside a little bit, try to get it to follow, to keep it as tight as possible.
So you're just kind of sanding off
Right,
a bit of it?
right. I did a scribe mark to kind of like give me a guide, a reference of where it needs to get shaved off and where it doesn't. So this part needs to remain thicker so that it can touch there, and this one gets sanded a little bit so that it can get a nice tight look.
Wow. Here I am thinking like, oh, you cut it and you just throw it up.
Give me the tools for the job.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Away water, snow, and ice, so you can see clearly.
Last piece. Yeah, really cool detail.
Thank Pete.
I think it's incredible. I love it. Success?
Now we gotta make sure the angles work.
Okay.
You know, it's hard to find something that's perfectly square, 90 degrees.
Okay.
So sometimes we cut this a little bit sharper, because this might not be exactly 90. And if it's not done like that, then you might have something like this.
Oh, gotcha. So yesterday when Eric from the countertop place came to do the measurements, we discovered that we can use one full-length slab. Originally, there was going to have to be a seam somewhere. They're going to have to cut the slab in half because of the length of this. But because this wall was put in, it shortened the distance from here to there to like literally the perfect length, off by like a half an inch. So there doesn't need to be a seam anymore. Still no news about this. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for a Christmas miracle.
What you want to do is by handling $50 gift. Mine for mine.
All right, so Adam's got here. He hasn't seen the wall yet.
Hi, everybody. Hey, what's up, brother? Oh, my word.
It's crazy.
Don't you love it?
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's cool. Can't wait until this goes, dude. We're gonna push this little hidden door.
You and your hidden doors.
Love hidden doors.
All right, it is the end of the day. It's actually really the end of the day. I had some stuff I had to do earlier, but everyone's gone for the day because it's like 10 or 11 o'clock. I have a 5 a.m. flight, so I should be packing right now, but I wanted to end this day and this kind of segment and give you a kind of a final update before I see it again on Saturday night. A lot more will be changed. I'm also wearing my DeGroot hat, an honorary member of DeGroot Construction. Let me flip the camera around and fill you in and give you one last update until the next update, which will probably be on Sunday, and then painting starts and things are just gonna keep going really, really quick. So the wall of magic. Love this wall. You can really see the detail of the wall without it being light outside and it creating like a backlight. But look at this, it's so nice. Stunning. Like this whole space is gonna be top-notch incredible. Oh, duh, the crown molding is done. Look at that. It just finishes off this space. And actually, seeing just the crown molding on the cabinets here and not continuing along the walls, like it makes this feel special, and I think it's gonna make this feel special as well. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna miss crown molding around the house. It's something that can be added later if, I decide, let's do crown molding, but as of now, I'm not missing it. This cabinet is gonna be here in about a week and a half or so that's nice. Eric will be back tomorrow to measure all of the cabinets for the countertops. I talked to Adam about extending the baseboard across here because this isn't going to be stained. If that were stained, it would be weird if this had baseboard on it. Because this is going to be painted white, it looks a little unfinished. It's just going to butt up into here, essentially continuing the wall. Well, I think that is it for this update. Stop talking, Peter. Show us the update. Hello, wall of gorgeousness. Ready? I'm panning. But it's like a really cool, special wood. I'm in stair jail. I'm also starting to decorate for Christmas outside.
I think this is the wrong size.
I'm gonna finish changing out this last one. Look how tall these are. It wasn't Brad, he says. It wasn't Brad.
Okay, now go up. Now go up. Wait.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new here, welcome. We cover all things Harry Potter on the Potter Collector channel, like books, merchandise reviews, unboxings, Wizarding World of Harry Potter videos, and more. If you would like to subscribe, you can click right here. You can also check out a previously posted video right around here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter, feel free to leave a comment down below. I am happy to help. But for now, I must go. We'll see you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?